Jaja. It was outside, man. And we just had to discuss about how exactly you actually go about finding your purpose. Because a lot of people come up with content on why people don't have purpose, mocking them, but not actually giving them answers as to how to actually find their purpose. The same way I'm trying to find myself here. I walk in the road, and I'll give you the steps that you actually need to take so that you can find your purpose. Because I can't make you rich, man. I'm not rich, but I do move with intention, and I move with purpose in everything I do. So, because I found that, I can help you find that too. And it's not even difficult, man. It's actually quite simple, but it just requires a bit of distance. It's simple, but it's not easy. The difficult part about finding your purpose is you have to eliminate the noise. And once you start to eliminate the noise, it's only going to get a bit louder, trying to draw you back in. But if you want to find your purpose, you actually need to take yourself away from everyone and anything that can distract you. Now, I'm not saying you have to go into solitary confinement and completely isolate yourself, but I would recommend that you have technology around, and then you completely isolate yourself from human contact. And from there, let your mind start to wander and see where it takes you. And once it starts taking you places, you have your laptop, you have your tablet, you have your phone right there. Start to type in things onto Google, start to do the research, start to do the planning, start to find out the different avenues that you can take for you to become the person that you see yourself as, or the person that you actually truly are. It's as simple as that, guys. It's not too difficult. It's just that in this world there's a lot of noise and there's a lot of distraction. And what happens with that noise and that distraction is that you end up forgetting the visions that you had as a child. All of the success, the bright story. When you're a child, there's only possibility and potential. Every child is born with a bright story. Over time it gets dimmed, over time it gets dark. But as I stand in the light, I'm here to also help you guys get back into the light so that you stop caring about all these human inconveniences we face on a day-to-day and actually just start enjoying your life. And the only way you can do that is to move with purpose, because your purpose will take you away from anything that is gonna suck from your life. That's what the purpose is there for. It's there as a lighthouse, as a beacon, so that you never go off course and you always remember exactly where you are going. And it's one of those visions that you had as a child, man. But a lot of people have forgotten. A lot of people have steered off course, either chasing pleasure, chasing success, chasing whatever it is that they're chasing, man. And it's not a bad thing to chase those things, but don't let you chasing those things make you forget who you actually are, and the things that you always wanted, the things that came to you before anyone could influence your mind, and the things that are going to take you forward so that you can leave an impact on this world and actually benefit someone that's going to come after you. Because that person that comes after you might actually be you. It might be you reincarnated, or you might come back as a cat, you might come back as a chicken, you might come back as a cow. You don't know what's going to happen, man. The same way I do not know. But I do know this, that if you move correct, if you move with purpose, it's going to be a much smoother ride. In essence, it's going to be a smoother ride, but in reality, it actually isn't. It's going to be a more isolated ride. But the ride we're going to take nevertheless, because at the end of the day, you have to go and find out what's there. What's in the places that they're telling you not to go look at as I veer into the darkness. You have to go find out, because in those places, you never know exactly what you might just find. You might just find a light at the end of the tunnel, or you might just find a crackhead. But that's the beauty of it, the beauty of veering into the unknown. It's not for everyone, man, because not everyone can handle it, but everyone is capable of it. It's just your mind. Your mind is what separates us from the ties that bind. It's only your mind, your fear of death, your fear of pain are the reasons you will never switch the lane. I'm telling you, man, telling you, that fear of pain and that fear of death, the one that you didn't have as a child. You didn't have as a child, man. You should watch children, man. They'll try the craziest things. They'll jump from the highest places. They'll eat the most shit. Sorry, mind my language. They'll eat the most crazy stuff, man. You'll see kids eating plants. You'll see them eating mud. You'll see them eating anything they can get their hands on and put in their mouths. They're gonna try and eat it, regardless if they know it's good or bad for them, because that's their true essence, that's their true spirit. They're supposed to reach out and try new things, and the risk of that is always death. But that is why you live, because for you to live, it means that you can die, but you have to accept those terms. You don't even have to accept them. You're forced to accept those terms when you come into this life. But what I want you to understand is that the natural reaction for a human being is to seek and to risk without knowing the consequences of that risk. That's why it's called the unknown. It might turn out terribly bad. It's a possibility. It might turn out terribly good. But staying stagnant guarantees death. So when these guys tell you stay stagnant, don't. Stay stagnant. Keep moving. You're like a shark cutting through the air. Once you stop moving, the air stops going through your lungs and you slowly start dying. You always have to keep that movement, man. You always have to be on the go mentally, physically. And I always tell people, man, the fastest way you can change your mind is to change your body. Changing your mind and then changing your body is going to be incredibly difficult, man. Incredibly difficult. But if you want to change, man, change your body. That's going to be incredibly difficult too. But if you're trying to get rich, that's incredibly difficult too. If you're trying to get a bit, that's incredibly difficult too. At the end of the day, it really comes down to what you want, because you are going to do the difficult things, man. But it doesn't mean that you're going to do the difficult things that I say, or the difficult things that are beneficial to you, but you are going to do difficult things. You just need to program yourself so that you do the right difficult things and not the wrong difficult things. Because when you do the wrong difficult things, the things that seem easy now, later on, realize those are the difficult things, because you got to remember you're going to be an old man one day. His beard won't always be black. One day, it's going to be grey. And so is yours. The next person that's going to watch this video, and the next person that's going to watch this video, and the next person, and we just keep going on like that for as long as this video is there. All of you mother... Shut your mouth. All of you guys, you're all gonna gray. You're all gonna die. But you're all gonna die, man. Why? Sorry, bro. Sometimes I can even just sit on my balcony. I'm just counting them down. But I always forget to count myself. Because I am no different. And that's why when I'm rich, man, as in like when I have billions of dollars, you understand what I'm saying, bro. Because perspective, it'll bring things into perspective. Into exactly why I'm saying the things that I say. Maybe then decide to listen. But till then, stuck with my channel. And now, just getting back home. Peace and love, blessings to all. This is just a late night vlog in my city. Because I run this town, bro. See, I run this town. Well, I plan to. And the people all up there sleeping, they don't even know, they have no idea, they have no clue what's coming. They don't know. Let them look at you any type of way, man. Let them look at you any type of way. At the end of the day, they don't know who I am. They don't know what I can do. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they can do. But because I know what I can do, they're gonna see it. And hopefully, it doesn't bring resentment or envy towards anyone. But it actually just makes them realize that if I can do it, they can do it too.